Thanks for joining me tonight. This is What's New Wednesday, so where we show some of the new additions to the shop this week. Um, Monday's video on YouTube was about mini benches. So I thrifted a number of little mini benches and little mini chairs, which I think are wonderful little decor items. I mean, certainly you can use them with your kids for dolls and things like that. But I think that they are perfectly fine for us adults. And as we are decorating outside or inside for potted plants, as little bookshelves, I mean, whatever we're looking to display. I think that they're great little display items that way. So we did a number of different finishes on them. This is driving me crazy because it's delayed for whatever reason. So I'm talking, but I'm seeing myself. It's like an old Japanese movie where it's not in sync. Oh, it's always something.
Has always been in sync.
Yeah, usually it's just it's like a
not,
mirror.
You're not on this for me because we're through the internet.
Yeah, well, because there's always a delay that way. But when I'm watching it, usually it's just like a mirror, but it's not right now. So
don't look at it.
Well, I'm not really looking at me, but I'm looking at making sure whatever I'm doing is in frame. So it's just weird. Friday's video, we are going to be making some floral frogs. So cute little easy items that I think as well are great little craft and bazaar items too, if you're looking for some small things. Let's jump into some of the new things. As always, a very eclectic mix of items. I'm going to start here so that I can clear off a little bit of space. Let me get some glasses. So first up is this old coal scuttle. You can see some of the soldering lines in it here. This baby with, I love the lion heads on either side of it. And it's got the ceramic knobs. These are a little bit chipped and aged, so definitely not perfect. This was a well-loved little piece, but it is still in awesome shape. This I saw on the internet for $190.
Wow.
For sale on Etsy. Now, this is not in perfect condition, but I think for its age, you wouldn't expect it to, but it's $35 in the shop, which is infinitely better than $190 for sure, and still in great shape. Now, and all things like when you're looking at like old aged copper or aged brass and that sort of thing, I do not polish them up before I sell them, mostly because there's a lot of people that like the patina, and if you don't like the patina, then you can polish them up. But at least
it's a lot of work too.
Well, Barkeeper's Friend does a really fast job, typically of brass, but not everybody likes it, and you can't take away the polish once it's polished, but you can take away the patina if you want to polish. So not doing it leaves you with a choice. All right, this guy. So this is a rum toff canister. This is 1960s West German. Usually this version sells maybe for about $60. I'm selling it for 18. There is one tiny little chip on the rim up here that I did include in the picture. Otherwise, it's in perfect condition. And these are one of those things that if you know what it is, you know what it is. If you don't, you're kind of going, what the heck is that for? But the rum is kind of a key feature in this. This is where you add a lot of the fruits as they come available in season, depending upon, when. I'm trying to think. Cherries. Strawberries and maybe cherries are early season. And then you're adding in plums and peaches and that sort of thing. And you have more fruit, then you're adding more rum and making sure that they're all covered by the rum, because then that is preventing them from going bad. And the fruits all steep in that And usually it's what, about Christmas time, right?
No, usually around Grey Cup season, around at the end of October or something.
Okay. So then you kind of crack into this baby and you are drinking the alcohol, which is now infused with all of the fruit flavors. And then you take the alcohol infused fruit, and me being me, I would eat it over ice cream. But you can have it over like custards, or you could use it in, well, okay, Nick's signaling he just eats the fruit plain. But you could top ice cream or custards with it, or you could do almost like this really alcohol infused fruit cobbler or something like that if you wanted. But that's kind of the gist of this. And people will have rum toff parties where they're cracking that baby open and pouring off the liquor, and everybody's helping themselves to that, and then chowing down on the fruit. So it's a thing. It's a whole thing. And the pots are just special for that. And there you go. This baby, this is now I'm going to say it's like a globe teapot. It's designed in Britain. And this one I saw, I forgot to look at the price. These were kind
15.
of crazy prices. It really varied online in terms of what people were selling it for. So as much as, like, this is a transferware pattern. Some were as high as 120. The lowest I saw was 30, until I posted mine, because now this is the lowest because it's 15. But that's because
Is it posted on Etsy?
No. But like, if you do a Google search,
Oh, I see.
my website stuff comes up, right? So it's on there. Now this I will show you, but it has already sold. So this baby, now let me see. I don't know if I can say this. This is Italian, and it is Sgraffito picture. And so what that is, this is all carved out, and you're kind of carving through all the different slip colors to expose and get down to the actual pottery color. So it's kind of carving it out. So this ends up being like hand painted, and then the design is carved out down into kind of almost like this redware pottery. So this is Italian. It is old. Joni, I hope you love it. I love it. It is aged. You can see a lot of the crazing, especially on the inside of the piece or up around the neck, but it is still stinking gorgeous.
There's
and look at the details on that.
B3 Barbie says, "Oh, I love that teapot."
I know. So cute, right? I love the patterning on that too. And what's really...
She's asking for a link to the shop.
Oh, so queenbeecreationshome.com. And there is a tab on the website saying new this week, where all the new items that I'm showing you are housed, just for easier find. Anybody watching the video can find them a lot faster and quicker, although then anything searchable under the search terms, or you'll see that a lot of things are divided out by lighting, decor, figurines, kitchenware, all that kind of stuff as well. So
she says that teapot needs to come to Virginia.
Well, we ship to the States, so throughout the U.S. and Canada. This guy is getting packed up tomorrow and on its way to the States as well. So Joni, I just want to really pack that well so it makes it intact all the way down to you. Okay, next up, still with its original little sticker, is this old Pottery Company canister. So black with the kind of tan patterning here with the wooden lid. It actually is kind of an engraved sugar, but you can put whatever you want in it. I love things that say things like this that I then can put in
salt.
Well, not salt, but I could hide candy in there, and then people think it's sugar, and then they don't go in it. So, it could be filled with jelly beans. So this is $8. and this is still lagging really. It's really freaking me out. I'm trying to ignore it and ignore me so that it doesn't throw me off my stride too much. Okay, this is just a cute little mini face planter, right? I mean, it can be just a little pot. It could be for your sugar. It could be like an open sugar dish. It could be for a little cactus, you know, growing in it. It could be a jam pot, but just look at the little face and the flower in the ear. $6 for the little face pot. And because I always end up with all things chicken, there's another little squat chicken. It's got no neck. It's just this little hen, just sitting, little pottery hen for $12.
So Tony Daly says, "Hi, Cindy, great to see you." And then Barbie says, "The teapot isn't there. Is it already gone?"
Oh, the teapot sold already? Oh, the teapot sold already. Okay, there you go. Well, it was cute. We knew
So
it was
tell her
cute.
that you post things the day before or whatever.
Yes. So just so you guys know, I start loading the new items in on Monday. So throughout the day Monday and throughout the day Tuesday, they are already in the shop so that Wednesday I can print out labels. So yeah, Joni's figured that out. So she already bought her picture earlier this afternoon because she knew that everything was already loaded in anticipation for tonight. So not being able to make it go live, but if it became a big frantic thing or everything sold before the show, then I would have to find a way to make it all just go live immediately. I don't know how to do that. Can't figure it out. Okay, so we're sticking with my system until it becomes problematic. Next up, this is a cast iron tractor. It is wall mount, so it's got the openings, couple of screws, and this is a bottle opener. I know, kind of cute, right?
Yeah, good for a garage.
Yep. Good for little shed,
Yeah.
man shed, side of a cottage somewhere, right? On your barn. I just thought it was adorable. $9 for this guy. It does not say John Deere or anything. It is a generic unbranded tractor, which is probably just as well. Because I keep knocking them with my elbow. Just a pair of cute little white salt and pepper shakers. These are Pier 1. And I just like the detail. I like the little scroll work wings. So $7 for those guys. I don't know why I sold a lot of salt and pepper shakers this week. So
Tony says, "Oh no, I got the teapot. I saw it and I love it."
okay. Tony, I wasn't even going to throw you under the bus and say that it was you, so that nobody hated you for grabbing that fast. But it's a cute teapot. So sorry, guys. All right. These are little Mexican bowls. So 3-footed bowls. You can pick either the red. No, which one's the red? This one's the red or the black. They are $6 each, and they are just perfect going into the summer for your salsa, your pico de gallo, you know, that kind of stuff. They're just nice and fun. Festive guacamole. And let me go here. Let me go here first. I love this. This is from Hillsdale Pottery. So a legit pottery house. So professionals. And it is $11. So it's a lovely platter, kind of almost like leaf patterning, right? With the green glazing on here. So for $11.
So communication going here. So Tony Daly says, "I'm sorry, B3 Barbie." And then B3 Barbie says, "Tony, you're killing me."
Oh, guys.
It's okay. They got other things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right. This is a Persona bowl. The P has an accent over it, so I'm probably saying it in persona. I don't know. I don't know what language that is perhaps in, and I'm saying it in English, so sorry. But I just love just the simplicity of it. This blue, it's kind of like with tiny little darker blue speckles in it. $11 for this beautiful fruit bowl, console bowl, just nice and simple in terms of design. But it has kind of almost like that stoneware look to it because of the little tiny flecks that run through it. Next, oh, that's not going to stick on there, so it needs to go on the shiny part. This is a Derns vase. It's made in Portugal. I love, so it's got the pale gray, smooth, shiny glaze on top. And then look at this patterning on the bottom with that bisque fired glaze. It almost looks like a beach, right? Like this is your sky above, and then here's all the beach, and it's almost got like like urchin kind of look and feel to it. That's what I see anyway.
Yes. So
$11 for this.
Carry on this conversation here. B3 Barbie says, and maybe our queen will keep her eye out for another beautiful teapot for me.
I will definitely. I you know what? I check the teapots religiously because that's my thing. More so, I don't really drink coffee, so I love a nice teapot. So definitely, I got your back on this one. I will be looking for some.
Check out on Monday though.
Yeah, who knows? Okay, now this set of 8 plates. These are collectible items for a lot of people. This is from Buffalo, China, in the U.S. It's a set of 8 plates, luncheon size. So the blue speckled with that kind of cobblestone kind of patterning around the edge. And I'm thinking, so I'm doing 18 for 8, but I think that the lowest I saw this for was, I can't remember if it was $8 a plate.
So 18 is a little bit more than $2 each for those.
Yeah. So I think that I saw, I'm thinking it might have been $11 each a plate. So either way, it's a deal. They're really strong, solid stoneware, and a big collectible because I only saw sold comps for it, not just listings of unsold items.
So Barbie says you had a blue week this week.
Ah, there you go. A couple of blue things.
Am I blue?
Apart from the pink teapot. Sorry. Okay, this guy. So super cute, 4-footed little cat, technically a mug. I don't really think of this. And when I saw it, I didn't really think of it as being a mug so much as think how cute this would be, on your desk. Like if you're a cat lover, on your desk with your paper clips in it, or with succulents growing in it, or, jelly beans or Smarties in it as like a little candy dish. I mean, certainly it's a mug, right? You could do a mug. But I just think it's so cute, just as like an embellishment on.
So 4-finger mug, I see.
It's a 4-finger. That's a big tail on that guy. So $9 for the little 4-footed cat mug, which is it's just cute. It's just unique and cute, and I liked them. Little decorative pale aqua glass bottle. It's got raised designs and patterning all over the outside. $5 for that guy. Oh, that sold? You can say that it's sold. That's okay. We just don't necessarily scream out who bought it. But okay, whoever bought this. I love this little guy. He's very cute. Okay, these guys, again, did not clean the copper on these, and I'm not sure what kind of wood that is.
Looks like mahogany, maybe.
Do you think it's mahogany? It doesn't look dark enough.
Mm.
Rosewood?
Rosewood, yeah, rosewood, yeah.
Yeah, it looks a little bit more rosewood. So it's a set of 4 of these little mid-century modern copper cups with the solid wood handles and the brass connections. I didn't polish them up. You could certainly use them as cups. I think that cleaned up a little bit, they would be. You could do tea lights in them. You could have them on like a board, the meat board.
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie board. Okay, the word charcuterie was not coming to me, but you could have them as little dips like red pepper jelly and your tapenade and that sort of thing. So the set of 4 of them for $9.50.
Sold.
Those are sold too. Okay, I think those are really cute. So there you go. This guy is an Imperial Glass candle wick creamer. And I love the handle. Look at how the handle is solid. So it's not, right? So cute little candle wick. All the little bubbles are intact. So $6.50 for this. I know there's a lot of collectors of candle wick out there.
Cindy, and I don't know how to pronounce her last name, is clapping twice.
Okay. Yay. I like it when you guys are happy. This guy, which says La Mervilla. La Mervilla is the name of the boat. So pottery, signed, $7, little boat bowl, which again, super cute for the summer with dips and salsas and, go with all your chip dishes and things like that. It's just cute. It's just cute. And we had the cat mug. Now we have dog mugs. And coincidentally, the cat mug is in black and white, and so are the dog mugs. So this is a pair of these. This is from Paws Cafe, and it's got different dogs drawn all around. So nice large mug, selling a pair of them, $14. And they're just cute. And this is a set of Pioneer Woman handled salt and pepper shakers. And these are $10.
Sold.
Oh, these are sold. I got to tell you, these go so fast. They're not easy to find, and people are pricing them. Like when I looked online, people are pricing them at a crazy price. So they must be discontinued. Maybe the pattern or whatever, but yeah, they were ridiculous. Okay, I have 2 old pieces to show you. The first is this Royal Staffordshire plate. This is in the Stafford pattern. This is from A.J. Wilkinson and Company in England. And this guy, I'm selling for $11. The lowest price I saw it for online is $30. It went as high as $70. There is a little bit of wear on the gold trim around the outside, which is kind of commensurate with its age because this is old. And it does on the back have some crazing of the glazing right in the very bottom. It's better and definitely not really any crazing to speak of on the top, but just a lovely decorative plate. And then we have this. So this is a, just checking the price here. So this is a Theodore Haviland Limoges covered sugar bowl from France. So I think Limoges originally was in France and then started getting manufactured elsewhere. So the French ones, the ones that are actually labeled France, are more valuable. This one's labeled France. And as you can see, there's little to no wear of the gold on this. So just a lovely pattern. $22 for this. And it Lowest price I saw was for 60 and then it went up. And depending upon the rarity of the pattern that's on there was determining the upward price. And I could not find this specific pattern to be able to get a pricing on it. So I don't know if that's because it's a rare pattern, maybe, but this is an awesome shape and just such a cool little, I mean, you could use it for whatever. Just for them, it was the covered sugar, which it's a pretty fun. It's a sugar bowl. That's too fancy a sugar bowl for us.
You'd have to use your pinky up. We don't use sugar.
I know. Well, that's the thing is I really don't use a sugar bowl at all because I can't have sugar. So, and you don't take sugar in your tea or coffee, and I don't take it in my tea either. So, well, then that explains the lack of a sugar bowl for us. It's a haul out the canister if we need. It's like not very fancy at my house. Okay, that's what I've got for you guys. Again, everything on queenbeecreationshome.com. Certainly everything that I showed you tonight is under the new this week tab, which you can check for. That'll be staying up there till probably Monday morning, and then I'll start deleting things and adding them in as I go. Usually I'd say between 20 and 25 new items, just because my shop is too crowded for me to take in more per week. And, but if more than 25 left the building each week, then I would start bringing in more. But it's pretty crowded in here. If you come and visit, you understand the finding places to put things dilemma here. But it's all good because they're all lovely. And I like seeing them go to new homes. So those of you that have some things that are getting packed up and shipped out tomorrow, hope you love them. Hope they make it safely. We're doing quite well, I think, with shipments so far. Not a lot of breakage, which makes me happy. It always makes me very sad when people have been excited about something and looking forward to something, and it just kind of got drop kicked on the way to you from me. So, you know, when you get this box and you just know nothing made it alive when you see it, that's a sad moment and disappointing, I think, for people that are waiting avidly for it to arrive. So fingers crossed, everything arrives safely. Definitely going to be packing up the breakables as well as we can. And thanks for rehoming some of these things. So much nicer for people to be able to get them and love them than see them get trashed or put into a dump somewhere. That's a sad ending for these things because they're all pretty special. Thanks for tuning in as always, guys. Check out those videos if you're into videos and if you're into crafting. I am going to be bringing in a new paint line sometime soon. I can't tell about it yet. It's a big secret. It is new to the market, hence the secret. And I just have to get the paint in and find out what the launch date is. But I'm pretty excited to show you. It's got some really cool colors. I think you're going to like it. So if you're into crafting, this is a great new craft paint coming in. And for those in Canada, it's Canadian. So that helps since my DIY paint, which is American, I'm having a hard time getting here now. So that makes me sad because I love that paint. But you just got to go with the times right now, and hopefully things loosen up a little bit and we can remedy that. We can remedy it. Thanks again for tuning in. Looking forward to see you guys next week. Thanks for everything that you do to help and support us. Really, I appreciate it. And I'll see you then. Take care.
Thanks for the comments too. Made my job easier, more fun.
Oh, there we go.